Forget instant transmission. We Saiyans pride ourselves on our physical might. A warrior race has no need for fancy parlor tricks. Damn, that voice hurts.
The Great Lord of Lords found Oob and had him donate the divine energy that reincarnated from Kid Buu. The human fighter.
Yo, look at Yamcha, bro. Yamcha looking clean. Ava, let's get started.
Protocol accepted.
Alright, let the show begin.
Roger that. Access granted.
Goku and Vegeta are training and talking about never fighting together again and doing all the other flirting you'd expect them to. Vegeta asks about Ultra Instinct, but Goku says he hasn't been able to use it a single time since the Tournament of Power. Their date gets interrupted by a call from Mr. Satan. Buu is being kidnapped, so he needs Goku and Vegeta's help. Goku tells Vegeta he'll teleport them both over, but Vegeta acts like a tsundere and says that he'll just fly there himself. Goku arrives first and handles the kidnappers. Vegeta gets there shortly after, but lets Goku handle it. One of the kidnappers hears Mr. Satan say Goku and Vegeta's names. He seemingly knows who they are and proceeds to effortlessly speed blitz both of them, defeating them both with a stun gun. He tells the others to take Goku and Vegeta as well, so with that, the kidnappers leave Earth. They see Jocko and find out the kidnappers are actually the Galactic Patrol. The one who knocked out Goku and Vegeta is called Meris, and he's the #1 Galactic Patrol agent. He explains they kidnapped Buu because they need the Great Lord of Lords who slumbers inside of him. Apparently, 10 million years ago, 5 million years before Buu absorbed the Great Lord of Lords, there was a battle with the Planet Eater Moro. The Great Lord of Lords thought they had no chance of winning, so he gambles it all on locking away the Planet Eater's magic. It costs him his god power, but it works, and the Galactic Police, the predecessors to the Galactic Patrol, take Moro into custody since he was conveniently too strong to be killed. Even after 10 million years, he's still alive, and even worse, some of his magic has returned, so he was able to escape from prison. Unfortunately, Buu is sleeping when they need him for the 10th time this year, so it's impossible to reach the Great Lord of Lords at the moment. Goku says they'll help catch Moro, and Vegeta reluctantly agrees, though he's more interested in Meris, who seems far too powerful for a normal Galactic Patrol agent. So Goku and Vegeta are temporarily inaugurated into the Galactic Patrol, and they get some cool logos on their outfits. We get a bit sidetracked by
Goku and Vegeta joining the police force. Now all they need is a black man to beat. God, yo, Piccolo, where you at? Nah, bro, Goku been beating up black people since Dragon Ball, okay? Go watch the Red Ribbon Army saga. Just packing, brothers.
It somehow feels like filler in a manga. The most important thing here is that this confirms to Vegeta that Meris is just far too fast and powerful to be an ordinary Galactic Patrol officer. Once they return to the Galactic Patrol HQ, they find Moro's location. Goku begins to sense in the direction he's headed, but Moro can tell that Goku is searching for him. Even scarier, Moro's ki feels like the screams of a lot of people. Since he's a planet eater, his power is literally a mass of slaughtered souls, which is kinda edgy, but not too edgy, so it's pretty cool. On Moro's ship,
I would say it's pretty damn edgy, okay? Like, this genocidal goat guy, okay, is just like wiping out people and like absorbing their souls or their power in the process. Do they ever get peace? It's almost like Demon King Piccolo. He kills you. You don't go to the afterlife because he's a demon. You are in like forever purgatory or limbo or whatever, right?
he says to his ally Cranberry that they're being searched for. However, he can't scan any more than that himself, as it takes a lot out of him. Cranberry is an ex-Frieza soldier who was captured by the Galactic Patrol. He escaped with Moro and told Moro about the Namekian Dragon Balls that would allow him to regain his magic. All Cranberry asks for himself is a single wish, to which Moro agrees. Our heroes also figure out that Moro's destination is New Namek. Goku and Vegeta teleport to New Namek before Moro can touch down, and this time they even hold hands.
Bruh, we are back on Namek, bro? That's fire. But also tragic for the Namekians, okay? Everything happens on Namek, Jesus.
Meris was too distracted by his shipping dreams coming true to warn them not to confront Moro. When they arrive on Namek, they warn the Namekians, so they start to run away with the Dragon Balls. After they leave, Moro's ship lands, and he exits. He tries to eat a Namekian child named Eska, but Vegeta acts quickly and saves him.
Vegeta was slaughtering Nameks, but now he's saving them. which is really impactful for his character development, which is really cool.
Dragon Balls. After they leave, Moro's ship lands and he exits. He tries to eat a Namekian child named Eska, but Vegeta acts quickly and saves him, talking about his troubled past with the Namekians as he does. This is actually really cool to see Vegeta's regret towards the man he used to be. So Vegeta says he wants to handle Moro himself and turns Super Saiyan. He charges in, but Moro is easily able to handle Super Saiyan Vegeta, so Vegeta turns Super Saiyan God. Now it's starting to look like Vegeta will win, but Moro still has more power to show himself in the form of his magic. Goku mentions that they know he eats life energy, and Moro compliments them for not being entirely ignorant. Then, as Moro lifts his hands, energy begins to spew outward from New Namek. Moro explains that instead of just eating the planet's life energy, he can manipulate it into the form of attacks. Vegeta tries his best, but after finding out that this attack costs Moro no stamina, he says he can't win. He asks Moro what his goals are, and after some convincing, Moro reveals that he's after the Dragon Balls, and he wants to use them to regain his former strength. And that's all Vegeta needed to hear. He calls Moro rotten scum that's worth killing for sure. Vegeta quickly turns Super Saiyan Blue and begins to easily beat Moro. Everything is going well until Goku starts to notice something is wrong. Moro forms a huge ball with Namek's life energy. Vegeta says it's useless, but Moro doesn't use it to attack. Instead, he eats it and gains a massive power-up as a result. Vegeta thinks that Moro's power-up isn't nearly enough and tries
So he's just like Momoshiki almost. That's really interesting.
to transform to face him again. But Vegeta can't even turn Super Saiyan. Not only can Moro absorb a planet's energy, but he takes energy from the life forms on the planet as well. Goku jumps in to help Vegeta, but neither of them have enough energy to handle Moro now. Goku feels bad for the Namekians, but he knows they can't stay there, so he grabs Vegeta to teleport away. But Goku doesn't even have enough ki for instant transmission, which I think is a first for the series. With no escape, Moro grabs the two Saiyans and takes a large portion of their life energy. The Planet Eater is shocked to find their energy restored his body to a far more youthful state. With Vegeta and Goku handled, Moro and Cranberry begin to hunt the Dragon Balls. Back at the Galactic Patrol HQ, Boo has finally woken up and they received a report that Goku and Vegeta's life signatures were detected on New Namek. They were actually saved by Eska and Elder Mori, though they were unconscious for 3 whole days. Luckily for them, Moro is taking his sweet time collecting the Dragon Balls because plot, I guess? So he only has 3 Dragon Balls as of now. The Namekians have a plan though. Their greatest warriors started assimilating in order to defend their world. Dozens of Namekians merge into one, and the resulting warrior flies directly at Moro. But without even looking at him, Moro impales the Namekians' greatest savior, easily killing him. Vegeta realizes that Moro is using the villages to find the Dragon Balls, but right as he figures that out, Moro learns to sense the Dragon Balls directly because plot. I mean because his magic, of course. So hiding the final Dragon Ball just isn't an option anymore. Goku and Vegeta sense Moro approaching, and even on the brink of death themselves, they power up to face him one final time, knowing they'll likely die. But before they can, another ship shows up behind Moro's, and on top of it is Maris. He shoots down Moro's ship, and he uses a net specifically designed to trap Moro. It still won't hold the Planet Eater for long though, so their true plan begins, and Boo is dropped from the ship as well. Not only that, the Galactic Patrol were able to bring out the memories of the great Lord of Lords. Moro and Boo begin to get angry at each other as they reminisce. Moro breaks out of the netting, and their battle begins. With the memories of the great Lord of Lords and Boo's unique physical abilities, it seems like he can actually win this. Even Moro's energy absorption doesn't work, and it seems like Boo got a power-up from having the memories awakened. Maris tells him to steal away Moro's magic, but as he begins to, the sky turns dark. Cranberry has collected the final Dragon Ball. Before Goku and Vegeta can intervene, Cranberry wishes back Moro's full magical abilities. After getting his power back, he flies towards Purunga and kills Cranberry. Moro wanted a second wish after all, and since Cranberry used the first one to heal himself, that left nothing for the ex-Frieza soldier. To be fair, he does eat people's souls, so he's not the most trustworthy guy. When Goku and Vegeta finally catch him, Moro has already made his wishes, but he's hiding what the second one was. He then tells them that he has no need to fight anymore and runs away, suppressing his ki as he does. Boo and Maris catch up with them, and Boo quickly heals everyone that's still.
So like, why doesn't he like just kill Goku? I mean, I guess from his perspective, maybe they're just insignificant.
Alive. Meanwhile, Moro begins to eat the entirety of planet Namek. After healing everyone, Boo's face changes to the Great Lord of Lords' face. He says he'll swap places with Boo until Moro is defeated. With that, Goku, Vegeta, and the Great Lord of Lords teleport to Moro for the final confrontation. Moro uses illusions to buy himself time while he absorbs the energy of Namek from outer space, a place where Vegeta and Goku can't reach him. So the Great Lord of Lords goes on his own. It's immediately clear though that Moro is stronger than the Great Lord of Lords, so the weird abilities of Boo don't matter anymore. The Great Lord of Lords threatens to steal Moro's magic, but Moro calls his bluff, saying he doesn't have the god power required to unleash that ability anymore. As Moro beats him down, there's a memory that appears to the Lord of Lords. It's the end of the Boo saga where Goku kills Kid Boo, and now the Great Lord of Lords understands that Kid Boo had his god powers. Moro saw the memories as well. Now he's even more confident that
so Majin Buu has a god key? Why wasn't Kid Buu more powerful then?
no one can challenge him. Meanwhile, Meris asks Goku and Vegeta if they're sure they're stronger than Moro, and Vegeta says, magic aside, yes. Meris then puts on a spacesuit and says he'll get Moro back to planet Namek so they can fight him. With the help of the Great Lord of Lords, Meris is able to distract Moro and teleport him back to Namek. Goku and Vegeta teleport over as well and confront Moro again, but this time at full power. Moro laughs at them for thinking they can win since they forgot about the second wish. It's revealed that Moro wished for every Galactic Patrol prisoner to be released. Side note, waiting a month on a massive cliffhanger only to find out he wished for prisoners to be released was super underwhelming. Remember, Jocko could handle most of these guys himself. Anyway, the prisoners arrive on Namek just in time to facilitate Moro's escape. He empowers an army of them to battle Goku and Vegeta, and while they're easily beaten even with the power-up, Moro is slowly draining Goku and Vegeta's energy along with Namek's. It eventually gets so bad that they can't transform at all. Meris and Jocko jump in to help the Saiyans and the Great Lord of Lords retreat. But when Goku is ready to teleport them all away, Vegeta goes on a rant about not liking weird techniques for some reason, and then goes off on his own. Goku and the others return to the Galactic Patrol HQ rant about not—
Forget instant transmission. We Saiyans pride ourselves on our physical might. A warrior race has no need for fancy parlor tricks. Damn, that voice hurts. And yet I've been reduced to this. Yeah, Vegeta getting packed up by Itachi, okay?
liking weird techniques for some reason, and then goes off on his own. Goku and the others return to the Galactic Patrol HQ, and Vegeta steals Agent Iriko and his ship and tells him to go to Yardrat, the planet with all the weird techniques. I'm still down for most of what's happening to Vegeta this arc, but it's tough to get behind how weird this juxtaposition feels, especially when the paneling frames his main motivation as Goku and not Moro. Anyway, a few days pass and the prisoners go on a rampage around the universe, specifically finding planets for Moro to consume. Goku and Meris are concerned at how Moro is growing even more powerful, and Meris says their odds of victory are now virtually zero. Goku asks even if Meris was fighting seriously. Goku throws a serious punch at Meris and he dodges it easily, which seems to prove Goku's theory. Goku asks to spar with Meris.
Why is Meris so powerful, bro?
And Meris agrees. They go into
have theories, okay? Have theories.
a training room and face off. Goku seemingly can't land a hit even after turning Super Saiyan 3, so before they destroy the training room, Goku asks Meris to train him. Meris agrees and says he knows just the place. Meanwhile, the Macarini gang are doing their own thing while pretending to work for Moro. They even remember Jocko talking about—
I'm confused. Why is he training Goku if the problem here is that, like, their problem isn't power, their problem is the hacked-based abilities of Moro, so shouldn't they be trying to learn some kind of bypass, some workaround? Like what is he? Has it been established that Meris knows some kind of workaround
about Earth before they got captured, so Earth is now a target for the forces of Moro. See, the train section was important after all. At the same time, Vegeta has finally arrived on Yardrat. He's greeted by the Yardratians, which is what they're called in the manga, but I'm just gonna call them Yardrats because that's easier.
Probably one of the coolest species in all of Dragon Ball, in my opinion, okay? In my opinion. Just the drip, I like the alien designs, they funky looking, I rock with it.
To say, who come in two types. This is done to canonize both the anime design and the Toriyama design for their...
Wait, what? Okay, so there's two types of Yardrats? That's kind of whack, yo. Like, this design here is really cool. Like the visual aesthetics of this is just really dope to me. This to me, like whatever Toriyama was smoking, like this is kind of whack to me. I'm not gonna hold you. Not my Yardrats, okay? My Yardrats are toys, okay?
You're goddamn right.
Race, since they were never seen in the original manga. Pretty smart, actually. They apparently heard about Vegeta from Goku in the past, and most strangely, they say Goku defeated the Ginyu Force on their planet. I guess that means there were more Ginyus than the main 5 we saw on Namek. Vegeta then meets Elder Paibara, the Yardrat that taught Goku instant transmission, and will be the one to teach Vegeta what they call spirit control, a way to use your ki in order to use techniques like these. A few days after that, Goku and Meris leave the Galactic Patrol HQ to begin...
Bruh, Yardrats are peak, okay? Yardrats win. Yardrats for the dub, okay?
Their training. Back on Earth, Piccolo is concerned that he can't get in touch with New Namek and fears something terrible has happened to the Namekians. His worries are interrupted when he senses the Macarini gang approaching Earth and goes to investigate them. They shoot at him immediately, but he's too fast and is quickly able to handle them all. At the same time, Bulma meets up with Dende to tell him that Jocko wants to recruit Piccolo into the Galactic Patrol. Bulma then calls Jocko again, and they learn about Moro, the prisoners, and the fate of planet Namek. Unfortunately, as Dende realizes the Macarini gang are involved, Piccolo has already decided to let them go. Dende quickly tells him to stop them, and he does, but not before Pasta could report back to Moro about Earth and its energy. Moro decides to send a stronger scouting team to confirm it's actually worth his time. As they make their way, Goku and Meris continue their training. Meris explains the true nature of Ultra Instinct and how to trigger it. You can't simply be calm, but you have to remain calm in the face of an overwhelming...
How does he know anything about Ultra Instinct, bro? It's like a god thing. What is he, a Kai? He must be a Kai.
Shock to your emotions. After saying the technique by name, it's confirmed that Goku was right about Meris. After their talk, Meris takes Goku into a place similar to the Room of Spirit and Time on Earth, except this one only passes 3 days inside for every 1 day outside. Now, the real training begins. You'd think Goku would tell Meris about the one on Earth so they could get more time to train, but it's not even brought up as an option, so moving on, I guess. Back on Earth, they tried to gather all of Earth's greatest warriors, but only Krillin was available. They'll have to make since 3 stronger prisoners made their way to Earth through a portal that was made by an android called 7-3. This android is able to copy the abilities of others for 30 minutes by grabbing their necks. The portal he made was one such ability. Without hesitation, 7-3 is able to grab Piccolo's neck and copy his abilities as well, even after being warned by Jocko. Krillin goes to help Piccolo, but Yumba drags him into a fight instead. Things are seeming bad for Earth's fighters here. Krillin is struggling with Yumba, Jocko is barely holding on against Shirameka, and Piccolo has to deal with fighting a copy of himself with infinite stamina. It's looking bleak for Earth. That's when Gohan arrives. As the strongest fighter currently on the planet, Gohan is easily
Okay, so like this is really cool to me because whenever you get the side characters involved, it's an instant dub, number one. But number two, I do have like a slight issue here, and that would be shouldn't Yamcha and Tien get involved? Like, they can sense stuff, right? Hell, even Roshi probably should show up. I don't know.
Handling 7-3. Right as Gohan is about to finish off 7-3, his copy of Piccolo runs out, and he switches to a stored copy. This one is Moro. With the ability to absorb energy, he only targets the 4 fighters in front of him, and now they have no chance of winning. As they begin to reach the brink of death, Piccolo tells the prisoners that even if they fall today, Goku and Vegeta will come back to Earth.
You know what this reminds me of? It's almost like what's that guy's name from DC Comics? Amazo, not an S. It's Amazo. Yeah, he reminds me of Amazo, but like not a permanent thing.
And finish them off. This intrigues Moro, since the idea of Goku and Vegeta returning to Earth stronger than ever could lead to the greatest meal in the universe. So he has 7-3 and the others retreat for now. They say they'll return to Earth in 20 Earth days, but Jocko is able to buy them more time. They have 2 months in total until Moro and the prisoners return to Earth. Meris is informed of the 2 months that they have.
I think this is pretty cool, because I always like it like when the heroes fight, but like they can't win. So they have to take a moment to train. This is something I really wanted them to do with Boruto. Not the character, but like the series. To where Sasuke and Naruto go up against Jigen. They get beat, obviously, but then they actually spend some time training, right? And then the whole stuff with like Koji, Jigen, the reincarnation, invading Konoha, then them going to the different dimension. Then I think that would have made Baryon Mode make more sense to me, because then it's like, okay, well, Goku and Vegeta spent like the last, I don't know, week training, right, or however much time like they had. Like Jigen needed time to heal, and it would take him like a month, but in a month he would come back like just pack everybody. Like that to me would have made sense. With one caveat, Koji did need to attack when he did, and it would not have made sense for Koji to not attack when he did. But you could have wrote it in like, hey, post resurrection, Ishiki needed time to like stabilize, so it would take a little bit of time, right? Like something like that. But for Sasuke and Naruto to go straight from getting packed immediately back into the fight, like what was their plan? Like their whole idea was just to hold Ishiki there for like 24 plus hours. It's like, bro, what? That's not even like, how? That's a strategy. What's the tactics that you're going to use to employ said strategy to get you to your conclusion? I have no idea. Like Naruto got packed almost immediately, Sasuke too, and Boruto is about to get finessed. So like it was weird, but this is about Dragon Ball, so let's get back to it.
Meaning intrigues Moro, since the idea of Goku and Vegeta returning to Earth stronger than ever could lead to the greatest meal in the universe. So he has 7-3 and the others retreat for now. They say they'll return to Earth in 20 Earth days, but Jocko is able to buy them more time. They have 2 months in total until Moro and the prisoners return to Earth. Maris is informed of the 2 months that they have, meaning they only have 6 months to train in the time chamber, so they get back to it immediately. However, they're being watched by Whis, who's visiting the Grand Priest. The Grand Priest explains that Maris is an angel in training. He was dispatched to Universe 7 in order for him to broaden his perspective. Angel law prohibits angels from acting in a biased manner, hence why they aren't allowed to truly fight and only train.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because him knowing about Ultra Instinct, like, that's not normal, bro. Like, no normal mortal should know about that. It should be angels, Kais, or people trained by angels or Kais. Like that's it. So yeah, that makes sense. Then like the color palette with the hair, it just makes sense. I wasn't sure if he was an angel or a Kai. I think I was leaning more towards like a Kai. That's crazy though.
Vouches for Maris, saying he hasn't broken any angel laws yet and that he'll keep an eye on his younger brother. The Grand Priest agrees and wishes Whis luck, as he doesn't want to lose an angel. On Yardrat, Vegeta and Iriko have no contact with the Galactic Patrol, so they know nothing about what's happened on Earth. So Vegeta just continues his training without knowing the time limit Earth has. He's already—
Yo, Vegeta got the drip. It's very strange to me though, because why would Vegeta just leave and then just go train without having any kind of correspondence with anybody else? Like, that is like, it doesn't compute to me. Like, it's just odd.
Already managed to learn basic spirit control, so now it's time to learn the abilities of Yardrat. Paibara is about to teach him instant transmission, which is considered a basic technique, but then some of Moro's forces land on Yardrat. Vegeta goes to handle it, but his power has already grown far larger than he ever expected. A blast he intended to just destroy a communicator with instead blasted away an abandoned Yardrat city. As he defeats the escaped prisoners, they mention that Earth is the next target for Moro, though they don't tell him about the 2-month wait. Thankfully, Vegeta can sense Earth from Yardrat and knows that Moro isn't there yet, so he has time to continue his training. However, he has to kick it into high gear, skipping the basics and going straight for the technique that can beat Moro. Moro can sense how powerful Vegeta has become and gets excited. He tells Sagambo that he'll have to reach the outer limits of his power before going to Earth, if he even has such limits. That's called foreshadowing. So, Moro consumes planets while Goku and Vegeta continue their training until 2 months finally pass. Meris and Goku are going to have a final spar, and Meris is about to go all out. But before they can begin, Whis stops them. Whis explains that clashing at full power is considered a battle, so that would have broken Angel Law even if he called it training. Meris apologizes, but Whis is even more annoyed by the fact that Meris intended to do battle against Moro alongside Goku. Now that Goku knows Meris is an angel, everything makes sense. He asks Whis what happens if an angel breaks the laws, and Whis says they are erased from existence without a trace. It's the only way an angel can die. Weirdly, this implies that even Zeno can't remove them from existence, unless that's just a given. Something to note for the future, I guess. So Whis takes Meris back to Beerus's planet and leaves it to Goku to finish the fight. The only issue is they leave Goku behind, so he has to figure out how to get back to Earth on his own. On Earth, the entire Galactic Patrol has arrived to fight the invading forces, as well as all the greatest fighters on Earth, minus Goten, Trunks, and the androids. The prisoners begin.
We're Goten, Trunks, and the androids. Come on, cuh. Come on, cuh. This is pretty damn cool, though. This would make a really dope arc, bruh. Like, this would be a really cool movie, too. Because, like, it's not just Goku and Vegeta. This is really cool. Like, there's some problems I'm seeing, but, like Goku and Vegeta's like power don't matter because like this dude has hacked based abilities that like neg it. So now they need to learn like new techniques, specifically like Vegeta. But I'm not really sure what Goku's doing. It seems like he's doing like Ultra Instinct training or whatever. But also like the side characters getting this much shine is just I love it. Like Piccolo is like one of my all-time favorite characters, bro. I love Piccolo. It's hard to even rank my favorite Dragon Ball characters, but Piccolo's definitely in like it has to be my top 3. Like I love Piccolo. So any Piccolo is I'm loving it. I love Tien. Ever since Dragon Ball, I like Yamcha. I love me some Krillin. I love me some Gohan. Like so, this is really cool to me. Chaozu, bruh, fuck you doing here, bruh? Yo, Chaozu, why are you here, sir? So this is cool to me. This is also building the world with the Galactic Patrol, another angel, like kind of like more lore. So this is really dope. And then like the Majin Buu stuff, that's pretty dope as well. Kid Buu had God Ki for some reason. He wasn't stronger, I guess. Maybe he just didn't control it. He's like a force of nature. He didn't like control it or whatever, refined or something of the sort. But it's really interesting. And I like how they all got like new drip. Like not new drip, but like, you know, the whole they're Galactic Patrol people. That's pretty cool.
Earth minus Goten, Trunks, and the androids. The prisoners begin to spread across the planet, so everyone splits up to handle them. The main battle for now is Piccolo and Gohan versus 7-3. But before they even know they're fighting him, he uses the copied abilities of an invisible race to sneak up behind.
Bro, this dude is OP. Nah, bro, this android. Bro, who made this android, bro? Is it that doctor from GT? I don't know, bro. This dude's, yo, he's OP. He has like a Sharingan. Do I want to say but better? Like, I don't know, but it's busted, bruh. He has like a hand Sharingan. I don't know, bro. Why specifically the neck? Is there like a mechanical? This is Dragon Ball. Why am I asking like detailed questions? I like this character. This is a pretty busted ability. Can he use it? He has like 3 of these little gems, so maybe he can use 3 at a time. How many can he store? Can he store 3 at a time? If he stores 3, can he absorb any? I would imagine not. So he would have to like store 1 and then absorb 1 from Piccolo and then Gohan. So that would give him a total of 3. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it.
And grab their necks. Things may seem bad, but Gohan and Piccolo prepared for his copy ability, and since he can only use 1 copy ability at a time, they are able to outperform him with combination attacks. Pushed to the brink of death, 7-3 changes to Moro's abilities again, but when he tries to absorb the ki of the 2 in front of him, nothing happens. Android 17 and 18 are here actually, and they don't have ki, so they're the perfect opponents for 7-3 with.
Nah, that's some good writing. That's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. Listen. I was gonna give you a hot take. I'm not even gonna give you this hot take, okay? I'm not even gonna do it, bro.
This copy ability. It seems like the battle is going in Earth's favor, but then Moro and Sagambo make their way down as well. The human fighters have handled their initial foes, but soon...
Yeah, my boy Yamcha getting some shine.
...down as well. The human fighters...
Yo, look at Yamcha, bro. Yamcha looking clean. Yo. Now, this guy right here, you know he ass. He got packed up by Chaozu, okay? He got packed by Chaozu. You know what I hate about Krillin? This fake ass humility, okay? Somehow I pulled it off. No, you are Krillin. What are you talking about, bro? You're him. People can meme and clown Krillin all they want to. Krillin is that guy, bro. Like, Krillin is him. Like, Krillin solos your verse. Stop it. You that guy. What are you talking about? That's pretty cool.
Have handled their initial foes, but soon they're overwhelmed by stronger enemies. As Moro and Sagambo touch down on Earth, Piccolo knows immediately that he's on a different level than the others. Before Moro can fight, Sagambo offers to do it himself, and Moro agrees, even granting the prisoner more of his power. With this much energy, everything went from great to hopeless on every front. Even with Gohan, Piccolo, and the androids fighting together, Sagambo is...
Wait, isn't Android... Wait, I'm confused. Okay, wait. Okay, never mind. I kind of answered my own question. Because I was like, Android 17 should be like relative to Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Like, somewhat. But this is post the Broly movie. So Super Saiyan Blue Goku would have been far and away more powerful than he was prior. And there's nothing to suggest, I don't think, that 17 would have like scaled at the same pace that Goku did. But this guy's definitely like, yeah, he's very powerful. Yeah, Dragon Ball Superhero takes place after this, I think. So Gohan Beast solos this arc. Come on, bro. Like, Orange Piccolo solos this arc. Sadly, we're not going to see like peak, okay? But pretty cool. Mello, he can store 3 copied people's abilities. Okay. 7-3 is super crazy. Yeah, he got packed though. That's cool though. Like he had his moment. He's very dope.
Just way too powerful. Now nowhere on Earth is doing well. As things start to look desperate, Goku starts getting close enough to Earth to sense what's going on, but they're still too far to teleport to, until Krillin gambles it all and raises his ki as high as it can go in the hopes of Goku finding it. It works, and Goku teleports to Krillin just in time. With Goku now on Earth, he quickly goes around saving the other...
See, like, this arc is really cool to me because like it's calling me back to so many different like sagas. Like, this is Saiyan saga. Like, Goku, like the Z Warriors need to hold down the fort until Goku shows up, right? Like, this is really cool. But of course, like Yamcha T and they would be dead at this point. Like, Yamcha would be like in a fetal position. But this is really cool. Like, this is like going all the way back to like the Saiyan saga, Demon King Piccolo saga, the Namek saga, even like the Android saga. Like, this is incorporating so many different sagas together. I think it's pretty damn cool. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's cool. I think there's some problems for sure, but it's definitely cool so far. Like, this would be so fucking cool as an anime, I think.
Human fighters, then teleports to the main battlefield where he can easily handle Sagambo. Goku is actually moving so fast only Jocko and Moro can see him. A true testament to how much stronger he's gotten. Moro and Goku have a little bromance.
Yo, he beat that dude in base? Yo, like, base Goku over Super Saiyan Blue Goku just before the Tournament of Power? That's crazy. No, actually, no, that's not crazy. Fucking Dragon Ball, oh, the power scaling is just insane. Actually, never mind. That's actually not crazy at all.
Until Sagambo gets back up and interrupts. So Goku puts him down again, but he just keeps getting back up. It turns out that Moro is...
Oh, he was fighting him in blue. Okay. Is he somehow even stronger than before?
Given him more power and continues to give him even more power on top of that. But Sagambo's body can't handle it. After a few more power boosts, Sagambo drops dead, leaving only Moro for Goku to face. Goku gets angry at how Moro treated Sagambo, but he tells Moro he's ready to show the power he's gained from his training. In an instant, the rage leaves his face as he closes his eyes and returns to base form. When he opens his eyes, he's...
This is pretty damn cool. Look. Ultra Instinct Omen is my favorite version of Ultra Instinct. There's like 2 Ultra Instincts that I know of, but Omen just is really badass, okay? It's my favorite. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm not sure what this does, because like the whole problem for Goku and Vegeta were the hacked based abilities that Moro possessed. It wasn't a power issue. So him just gaining more power, I'm not sure what this does for him. I feel like there has to be more. He gained power and then also got like, you know, like another technique or whatever. I don't know. Maybe Moro got stronger, so they needed to like bridge that power gap and have another technique. It just seemed like he has to have more than just Ultra Instinct to me, I feel like.
In Ultra Instinct Sign, the precursor to the technique of the gods. Goku and Moro begin to clash, and it seems that Goku has the upper hand. Moro's magic proves a little tricky, but it's nothing that Goku can't handle. Gohan tells his father to go all out, not worrying about damaging the Earth since they can fix it with the Dragon Balls. The same thing Goku said to Gohan in the Cell Saga. I'm sure this is the only Cell Saga reference.
Ooh.
As the fight goes on, it becomes more even the more magic Moro uses, but Moro still hasn't tried absorbing Goku's ki. When he finally does try to get a lock on Goku to steal energy from him, Goku begins to move at top speed to avoid it. With Moro's main ability nullified, it seems like Goku can actually win the fight. Back on Beerus's planet, Whis and Meris are observing...
Wait. Sorry. I have family over. I don't know if they have cats or dogs, but my allergies just been peaking since they got here. Crazy. Okay. So he has to target them. Okay, so that, all right, so not a new technique to bypass the hacks. He just outspeeds the activation of the hacks, or like the requirements for the hack to be activated. It's Dragon Ball. Okay. Mello, there's also another callback that a lot of people didn't like. I don't know your take on it, but it'll show up soon. Okay. Well, let me know when it does.
The battle. Whis praises Meris' training and asks if they'll see Goku's silver-haired form as well, but Meris says no. Back on Earth, Moro snickers and tells Goku energy absorption isn't his win condition. He's been holding back his power until this very moment. Once Moro powers up, he's easily able to grab Goku and drain his ki. Moro even noticed that Goku can't maintain the form for extended battles. With Goku back in his base, it seems hopeless, but thankfully Goku still has more power left, and what Moro said made him even more confident he can win this fight if he attacks with everything he has. Now, with both of them at full power, they're back to a virtually even fight. Meris and Whis aren't sure if Goku's strategy is the best, but Moro is stronger than Goku and Meris predicted, so he doesn't have a choice but to gamble it all on this. Back on Yardrat, Vegeta has finally mastered the technique he needs to beat Moro. He asks Baibara to be teleported to Earth, but Yardrats are forbidden from teleporting off their planet, and even if they could, they can't teleport somewhere they've never been before. This is weird because Goku never met anyone on New Namek, nor has he been there before, but I guess the explanation of looking for key signatures like Piccolo's is good enough? I don't know. This tension is pretty forced. Anyway, even if these arbitrary rules weren't in place, Baibara can't sense Goku because he's using God Ki. So Vegeta just asks to be taught instant transmission since he needs to get to Earth as soon as possible. Goku tries to use as much power as he can.
Yo, Vegeta getting instant transmission. Instant transmission Galagun? Interesting.
But relying on power alone only hinders Goku because he's using God Ki. So Vegeta just asks to be taught instant transmission since he needs to get to Earth as soon as possible.
Teach me. Huh? Teach me how to perform instant transmission now.
Goku tries to use as much power as he can, but relying on power alone only hinders Ultra Instinct, so he loses the fight and is knocked out of Ultra Instinct's sign. The androids step in to help since their energy can't be absorbed, which allows Goku to survive. On Yardrat, Vegeta desperately tries to lock onto Goku's
Vegeta's such a... Jesus Christ.
Ki, but he can't do it. Paibara senses that Goku's Ki has returned and offers to break their rules for this emergency, but Vegeta says he can do it. So he tries again, and after locking onto Goku's Ki, he teleports off Yardrat and arrives on Earth. Android 17 and 18 are doing their best, but they aren't strong enough to beat Moro. Vegeta appears on the battlefield right after. Goku is shocked to see him use instant transmission, but he assures Goku that he probably can never use it again. Vegeta then has the androids back.
Bro, why would he not use it again? It's a really good technique to use in battle, bro.
Back off and steps in to fight Moro himself. Vegeta transforms into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Yes, it's in the manga. It happened in the Tournament of Power, just like the anime, and charges in. Even after talking big, Vegeta's first attack barely phases Moro. It seems like he was just hyping himself up with nothing to support it. Everyone thinks Vegeta is going crazy since he clearly can't win, but don't worry, Piccolo assures everyone that Vegeta has never been one to misread an opponent's strength. Oh, I'm sorry, that's just too funny. Anyways, as Vegeta continues to fight, it becomes clear that Moro is being worn down and Vegeta is starting to deal damage. Goku is the first to realize it, and he knows what technique Vegeta is using. It's Forced Spirit Fission. Vegeta tells Moro he's liberated all the souls he's devoured.
Wait, does Goku know how to use this technique too?
Damage. Goku is the first to realize it, and he knows what technique Vegeta is using. It's Forced Spirit Fission. Vegeta...
Man, you're going too fast. This new move of yours, it's...
Spirit Fission.
Forced Spirit Fission. It's a new technique, Kakarot. Interesting. Okay.
Vegeta tells Moro he's
Oh, okay. All that spirit you stole for yourself, those souls, that life energy, I've simply liberated it. All those spirits you stole for yourself, those souls, that life energy, I've simply liberated it. Listen, I think this is Baryon mode, okay? Obviously not. Something akin to it. Alright, so like Moro's almost like Momoshiki, like eating energy and gaining power, and this forced spirit fission is almost like the mechanics of Baryon mode, to where like you can siphon off a lifespan or something. It's just an interesting little parallel.
Liberated all.
I wonder which one came first. Interesting.
All the souls he's devoured. It's like Moro's planet-eating power or a spirit bomb in reverse. Goku explains to the others that Forced Spirit Fission tears things apart that were combined through fusion or absorption. Vegeta even says he could separate Piccolo, Nail, and Kami if he wanted to.
Yes, and I could even extract those other Namekians you combined it with ages ago. Yo, that's pretty busted, bro. Yo, listen. The Yardrats are OP. Bro, I'm telling you, the Yardrats are my boys. Bro, the Yardrats are nasty, bro. Like, the Yardrats should be upgraded to, like, gods, okay? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Like Goku, Vegeta basically, like, packs up, I don't know, Gotenks? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, obviously. But if he wanted to, he could just split them. Like, couldn't he do this with, like, Majin Buu? Like, just split him and, like, the Kais or whatever? Like, couldn't he, who else is fused? Like, Jesus. You know, I think the Supreme Kai, yeah, he's not fused anymore with Kibito. But yeah, no, that's a pretty cool ability. And it seems like he was tagging Moro, so each time he tagged him, he was like siphoning off. So since Moro had so many souls, it makes sense. But if it's just like one dude, like if it's Piccolo, I would imagine he would have to like hit Piccolo twice, and he can take like Kame and then nail. Interesting.
This is cool, but it causes a tiny and annoying issue as well. If Goku knew about this technique since he was on Yardrat, wouldn't he think it useful to...
Yeah, like that's so weird, bro. Like, just pack up Cell. Yo, Goku could like beat Cell, bro. And I know, like, does absorption count as fusion? I mean, yeah, it does. Yeah, I think like even on like a yeah, it definitely does.
To learn after facing beings like Cell or Boo, who literally absorb people, it would have been much better if him knowing about the technique just wasn't included, I think. Anyway, Vegeta is flirting with Goku instead of focusing on the
Whoever edited this video, the music is too damn loud and it's annoying.
battle like the tsundere that he is until Moro jumps back into the fight. There's still nothing he can do, and Moro's body begins to return to its old state. At this rate, he'll die from old age rather than the fight at hand.
Yo, Vegeta about to pack. Listen, okay. Number one, this guy is over like 10,000 years old. I'm sure he ain't dying from old age. I don't think. I mean, I guess maybe the souls were just kind of keeping him. Okay, maybe. That's number one. Number two, ain't no way Vegeta about to get the dub here, bro. We all know the formula. Okay, something's about to happen.
As the energy returns to the planets they were stolen from, some will be restored, but those who were dead for too long will sadly remain dead. New Namek is a case where people did get revived despite being dead for over 2 months. Eska thinks it's the Dragon Balls protecting them, and I'm not gonna complain about this, but it is weird. All this weird stuff, by the way, has been happening in one chapter. I don't know what was going on this month. Piccolo rambles about how Vegeta has become a better person and how Goku hasn't changed since day one, something I vehemently disagree with, though it isn't worth getting into here. Then Moro and Vegeta talk about going to hell, and Vegeta calls himself a villain, something that hasn't really been the case since the Buu saga. Again, this is still the same chapter, so the weird choices in dialogue and lore are just continuing. After that passes, Moro uses his magic to escape, and he fries Shirameka and devours 7-3. This causes Moro to transform and become even stronger than he was before.
Yo, this is the form I remember seeing. So he didn't use the Dragon Balls to wish for like a younger body like Demon King Piccolo. He just did some sales stuff and like absorbed androids or a android. Yo, they're mixing in so many different sagas. I'm actually really vibing with it though. This is pretty cool.
Since 7-3 had a backup of Moro saved within him, power and all. That's right, Moro has achieved some sort of perfection, you could say, by absorbing an android. That sounds vaguely familiar. With this new strength, Moro is easily able to handle Vegeta, and now there's no one that can oppose him. Vegeta gets back up and tries to use Force Spirit Fission again, but Moro has seen through the technique, realizing that Vegeta needs to inflict damage in order for it to work, so he just has to avoid his attacks. Gohan says it's fine since 7-3's copy ability only lasts 30 minutes, so they can stall him out. But Moro tells them that 7-3's copy is simply returning to the original, so no such time limit should exist. A similar thing happened with Merge Zamasu in the Dragon Ball Super manga, so this makes sense. Then Moro even grabs Vegeta's neck and copies his abilities as well. He uses a Big Bang attack to finish the Saiyan Prince, and Piccolo even notes that with Force Spirit Fission, Moro can even nullify fusion. With no...
Bro, listen. Okay, listen. He has one gem on his forehead. Shouldn't he only be able to store one ability? I don't know. But okay. The Big Bang attack, it's a technique, but it's just ki. Bro, if you know how to hurl ki, you know how to hurl ki. Like, what mechanically is different from like the Big Bang attack versus like the Kamehameha attack? Like mechanically, you just charge up ki and fire it. I mean, I guess you can kind of break down the more like detailed bits of it, but I just find it weird that he needs to like absorb Vegeta's techniques to be able to use Big Bang. Like, come on, bro. Like, really? I don't know. Just use Kamehameha, but then call it a Big Bang attack. It's the same thing for the most part, bro. Not Oolong getting some screen time. Jesus.
No one left to fight, Dende makes the courageous decision as Earth's god to go down and help them by healing everyone. Krillin has a bag of senzu and is trying his best to make it back to them as well. As those two make their way over...
Why doesn't Krillin eat one of the senzu beans and then he won't have to struggle to walk? Bruh. Where's Orange Piccolo?
The main battle hasn't stopped. Gohan and Piccolo make an opening for Goku to use an instant transmission Kamehameha.
Yeah.
And if that wasn't enough of a reference, Moro just regenerates from it like Cell does. Then he stabs his newly created arm through Goku's chest. Also, Moro makes up some bullshit about having 7-3's old copy abilities forever. Why? Who knows? It literally doesn't make sense. He could have just grabbed Piccolo's neck again to regenerate. Then he uses Piccolo's telepathy so he can listen in on Dende, who's...
Nah, this dude is OP, bro. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
telling Piccolo he's coming to heal them. Because of that, Moro creates a barrier around the battlefield, so Krillin and Dende are now locked out. One by one, Moro starts to finish everyone off until only Jocko is left. Dende watches from outside the barrier in horror until it opens.
Nah, bro. Not the finger guns from the back, bro. That was crazy.
To heal them. Because of that, Moro creates a barrier around the battlefield, so Krillin and Dende are now locked out. One by one.
Bro, that's crazy. Nah, that's pretty swaggy, bro. Piccolo getting taken out by his own technique. God dang. Yes, that's interesting.
Moro starts to finish everyone off until only Jocko is left. Dende watches from outside the barrier in horror until it opens in front of him and an angel tells him it isn't over yet. Then we see Meris save Jocko at the last second, imbuing a blaster shot with his own energy. Before Moro can see what happened, all the injured fighters were moved somewhere else so they could be healed by Dende. Meris then begins to battle Moro.
Nah, bro, he about to get erased. Yeah, he about to get erased. Bro, my allergies are going crazy, bro. So yeah, somebody got a cat.
Moro, and the Planet Eater notes that Meris has no detectable energy, even though he did before. Meris is actually using his God Key, and because of it, he's actually doing well. Meanwhile, Whis and Beerus are over with Dende and the others. They were the ones who got them away from Moro, but with that done, Beerus says they're going to Bulma's place for some food. Dende begins to heal everyone, starting with Goku. It takes a little bit longer because of the type of wound he has, but eventually Goku is fully healed. When he learns that Meris is fighting Moro, though, he flies over immediately. Goku stops Meris before he disappears and takes over the fight with Ultra Instinct Sign, but it simply isn't enough for an even stronger Moro. Goku is frustrated that he couldn't master Ultra Instinct, but Meris tells him one final push should be all he needs. While they're talking, Moro grabs Meris' neck to try and copy his abilities, but Meris cuts off Moro's hand before he could copy them. Meris retaliates by using his angel powers to seal away Moro's copy ability. I know it looks like he's just destroying the crystals, but it's specifically called a sealing technique, which explains why he can't just regenerate them. Beerus can sense that Meris is using his angel powers and tells Whis they're heading back to stop him. On the battlefield, Meris begins to explain how the Galactic Patrol changed him and made him grow a sense of justice. Even beyond that, meeting Goku and his friends solidified those ideals. Meris begins to charge one final attack and begins to think back to a conversation he had with Goku.
Yo, he's translucent. He's disappearing, bruh. He like Marty McFly.
About Goku's constant heroics. Goku denies any heroism and talks as if it's all selfish desire that just happens to work out in the end. Again, I disagree with this being in the original manga, as he often did things for others first, then himself if it works out that way, but that's a video for a different day. Moro tries to stop Meris with a large energy ball, but Meris flies straight through it and seals away the final crystal. With that attack, Meris gives Goku parting words of encouragement and asks him to protect the universe he's come to love. A menacing aura engulfs Goku as rage begins to boil within him. His emotions begin to swell as he talks about how Meris fought for the sake of the entire universe. But with a deep breath, he calms himself down. He asks Jocko why he joined the Galactic Patrol, and Jocko tells him to preserve peace in the galaxy. And the outfits were cool. Goku is happy that his main reason is the same as Meris, and he says that since he's in the Galactic Patrol as well, protecting the universe is his job too. Moro gets back up, and Goku tells him he'll carry out Meris's will and beat him. Then...
Nah, that's kind of fire, because like that kind of character development gives Goku like this definitive sense of justice. To where you could like argue pretty definitively that Goku is pretty selfish, but if he does actually continue with this development, because you know Dragon Ball, I really like that. That's a really good, yeah, that's pretty cool.
His power begins to flare up. A giant aura engulfs the battlefield before dissipating to reveal Goku with silver hair. Just to recap, a character introduced in this arc died to the main villain and left words of encouragement leading to a transformation. I'll let you figure out what that's a parallel to. The power of Ultra Instinct has a strange calmness to it, and it instinctively terrifies Moro. Any attack Moro tries just can't hit Goku, and every attack of Goku's lands stronger than ever before. Moro powers up to full in hopes of closing the gap, but Goku is simply too far ahead. Goku lands a powerful punch that sends shockwaves across the entire Earth, and there's just no way for Moro to even begin to fight back. As Moro is on the brink of death, he begs for his life, and Goku asks Jocko if Moro was sentenced to death, and after hearing that he was, he resigns from the Galactic Patrol in favor of fighting him like...
In that case, let me fight him as an Earthling from here on. Yo, Goku's swole, bro. Gym goals, bruh.
Like an Earthling. Krillin finally makes it to the battlefield, and Goku...
Come on, Krillin. Come on, cuh.
Goku, in one of my least favorite scenes, takes the Senzu from him,
Nah. Bro, listen. I knew when I saw Krillin show up with his sensu beans, I thought in my mind for a second, Krillin is going to give him this, like Goku's going to ask Krillin to give him one of the beans like he did with Cell. But he beat me to it. Bruh. Yeah. Listen, man. Listen. It's very consistent with Goku, okay? Listen, it's consistent. I'll give him that. It's very consistent. Okay. That's crazy, bruh. You know what would have been funny? If Goku had Krillin give Moro a bean, and then they also paid homage to when Vegeta's like, Baldy, give me one of those Sensu beans after Android like 20 ran, and then Krillin head ass, he's like, I'll give him one of the small ones. Yeah, that would have been funny. If they would have put that in there, that would have been G. I swear, if they would have put that in there, I don't think, because you're alluding to people being like kind of like iffy about it. That's funny, bro. That's funny, bro. I'll give him one of the small ones. I don't think it matters, bro.
Giving one to Moro in exchange for him returning to prison. The context here is different, but if you...
Bro, wait. What did he say? I'll spare you if you agree to go back to the galactic prison and promise not to break out ever again. Isn't this what he did with Frieza? Gave Frieza some of his energy. And Frieza, you fool! Like, you fool! I remember that, bro.
Is different, but if you want to say this is a Cell Saga parallel, I wouldn't blame you. So Moro agrees to Goku's conditions, but after eating his senzu, he betrays Goku as he obviously would, and that terrible moment is made up for by Goku's Ultra Instinct hardening his body automatically to protect him from Moro's attack, immediately breaking the Planet Eater's hand, which is literally the most badass thing. After breaking his hand on Goku's body, they begin to talk, and Goku is disappointed Moro will never be able to change. He knows he has to kill him now after they're done talking. He asks Moro one more time if he's willing to return to prison quietly, but that's when Moro sees the hand that—
Wait a minute, bruh. Wait a minute, bruh. Bruh. Yo, this arc borrows so... Listen, I like this arc just on a surface level, but I think one of the coolest things this arc is doing, it's almost like an Easter egg hunt. Like, do you know what this is from? You know what saga we're taking this from? I'm going to guess and say that this is the moment Goku is like Mystic Gohan. And this is like Super Buu. And like how Buu had like a part of him and he would like use that to absorb Gohan. I think it's going to be a moment like that, I would guess. We'll see.
that Marish chopped off earlier, and he says he's never going back. So Goku says he has no choice but to kill him to uphold Maris's will. Moro asks who Maris really was, and Goku basically just explains everything. Now knowing that Maris could use the same ability as Goku, he quickly pulls the hand that grabbed Maris's neck over to himself, and he begins to transform. His hair turns silver as well.
Nah, this fucking dude. Nah, that was genius. Nah, bro, nah. That's fire, bro. Cause like, bro, you want to know what makes this so cool? Number one, like the fact that he almost like finessed the information out of Goku. Like if he had just absorbed the power in the hand, like that would be cool. But the like how he did it is even better, bro. Like that was pretty dope. Nah, that's cool, bro. That's pretty cool. So now he's like now he has God, bruh. That's crazy.
Well, and he begins to use Maris's Ultra Instinct. This is another parallel to Cell, who gained power like Gohan's after becoming Super Perfect Cell. They begin to—
Wait. Maris had Ultra Instinct? Okay. I don't think he mentioned that in this video, but okay. I mean, I guess he would have, to teach him, I guess.
To fly around the Earth at full speed, flashing as they do, but as the fight goes on, Moro's body starts to inflate strangely. Goku tells him it's like what happened to Sagambo. His body just isn't trained to hold that much power. Moro has to give up Maris's powers or be destroyed by them. Moro says he has no limits, remember that foreshadowing from earlier, and begins to seek a body that can contain the power. And eventually he uses his magic—
Nah, bro, this is like how Cell, once Gohan like kicked or punched, I can't remember, like he vomited up 18 and he started to bloat up. It might be like a callback to that. We'll see though.
To merge with the Earth itself. Whis explains that Moro being merged with the planet means they share the same fate now. If Moro is destroyed, the Earth will be destroyed as well, and the result—
What is this, some Zamasu? I feel like Zamasu is too soon to call back to.
resulting energy might even destroy the whole galaxy. So basically, our protagonist didn't finish the villain when they had the chance, leading to them potentially self-destructing along with the Earth. Do I really need to say what that's a parallel to? Moro then begins to absorb energy from everyone touching the—
Energy from who? For what? From this guy? Bro, what you getting from him, bro? Well, look, listen. I'm not gonna hate on him because like the spirit bomb, it just be taking energy from like any and everything, bro. And the spirit bomb's pretty peak, so I guess collectively it all counts. That's crazy. Is Moro absorbing our energy? Yo, that's crazy, bro.
The planet, and that energy swell within him will be a problem if this isn't handled quickly. Beerus decides he'll help Goku finish the fight, but right as he's about to, Whis gets a summon from the Grand Priest, likely to do with Meris. Before they leave, Whis tells Goku the way to beat Moro and save the Earth is to destroy the crystal on his head. If done properly, it'll release Meris's copied abilities. With that, Beerus and Whis leave, but Moro begins to hide the crystal in his expanding body. That's when Vegeta flies in and
Nah, this is lame, bro. I wanted to see Beerus do something, bro. That's crazy. Yo, Beerus was about to turn up? Is that serious, Beerus?
begins to punch the Earth to use Force Spirit Vision. As the power leaves Moro, the crystal reappears.
I forgot Vegeta can do that. Nah, that's nah, okay. Because I was like, yo, how they going? What, they gonna go back in time or something? Like, nah, that's okay. Yeah, nah, that's pretty badass. That makes sense. What if Vegeta did that and like destroyed the planet? Because like the planet was like an accumulation of like, I don't know, like whatever the Big Bang used, like whatever happened post the Big Bang to like create the celestial body that is Earth. So since he like spirit fissioned it, it just becomes like debris or whatever, like it was originally before it all came together. Something like that.
Appears and Goku flies in to finish the fight. However, Moro manages to stop Goku before he reaches the crystal, and he sucks the power out of Goku.
Okay, I think this callback might be the Cooler movie. I don't know if they'll do movies. I don't know. I'm curious though.
Forcing him back to base form. Piccolo asks Vegeta if he can use Force Spirit Fission in reverse, and he says it's possible. So they donate their ki to Goku, as do everyone on the lookout, and even Goten and Trunks. But it isn't enough. Goku can only return to Super Saiyan Blue with that much power. Now it seems truly hopeless. They begin to discuss other options, but Moro has gone insane and will likely blow up on his own even if they do nothing. That's when a massive amount of divine power makes its way towards the battlefield. More than enough for Goku to finish the fight. Jocko had gotten the Great Lord of Lords, but that isn't whose key this is. The Great Lord of Lords found Oob and had him donate the divine energy that reincarnated from Kid Buu. Vegeta gives Goku the divine power, and with it, Goku creates a giant key version of—
No, my boy Oob. Nah, yo, listen. Oob is my guy. Yo, ain't no, bro, wait. Bro, it's too soon for Oob. Wait, Oob? Nah, bro, like, this ain't the end of Z, is it? Is this the end of Z? No, he look younger. Nah, bro, Oob is that powerful? Yo, Oob got God Key? Nah, yo, that makes sense though. Like how Oob was able to like fight Base Goku at the end of Z, because like Base Goku is like Super Saiyan Blue level, like from certain arcs. So like Base Goku is just a menace, and the fact that he was able to like kick Base Goku's forearm and like he felt that pain, like rattle his arm. Nah, that makes sense. Yeah, like Kid Buu was like he had the God Key and stuff. Nah, that's fine. You know something I really like? I like the whole Majub thing from GT. I think that'd be pretty cool if they did something like that in the future. But yo, Oob's one of my favorite characters, bro. That's fire, bro. Yo, Oob. No, Oob powerful, bro. Oob is powerful, bruh. He's already more powerful than all the Z Warriors. Cause like all of their ki combined couldn't do anything. But Oob by himself, nah, this dude, bruh. Let's go. Most powerful human ever, bro. God Key human? Yo, nah, I'm fanboying, bruh. Nah, bruh. Oob's my guy. That's fire. That's fire. That's my favorite. That's my favorite cameo right now, bro. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
From Kid Buu. Vegeta gives Goku the divine power, and with it, Goku creates a giant key version of himself to hold.
This I did hear about. I think people in Discord were talking about this or something, or I don't know where I heard this, but listen, I think this is really weird, but he's using Oob's power to do this. I wonder if Oob can do this in the future. That's what I'm more so interested in. I don't think this is like a thing Goku can permanently do. Like this is like a conditional thing. I don't know, maybe he can like, because ever since Goku was a kid, he can look at a technique and just mimic it. So I don't know if he can do it. But this, I'm more so interested in like Oob now. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Yo, what can Oob do, bro? Nah, this is fire, bro. And then like, okay, so like Goku will like, wait, does this like, because I'm thinking like nobody knew about Oob during like his battle with Goku at the end of Z. But Goku knew about Oob. So like, is this like the beginning of that? Like Goku know how powerful Oob is because like he had his energy at one point. That's pretty fire, bro. Yo, Oob's a monster, bruh. Yeah, as it should be, okay?
Moro's arms back as his real body delivers the final punch, ending Moro and saving the day. Afterwards, Buu returns to normal and forgets his time as the Great Lord of Lords. The Dragon Balls are used to fix the universe, and the Galactic Patrol have an award ceremony where Goku, Vegeta, Jocko...
How very Star Wars of them, okay? Yo, look at Jocko, bruh. Jocko out here, bruh. Making a name for himself. He went from cracking Bulma behind Vegeta's back to being a complete hero. There you go. Big Jocko.
And even Meris are given awards. It's revealed that Shin asked to exchange his own life for Meris. The Grand Priest was moved by his gesture and erased Meris himself temporarily, then restored him as a mortal to save him. So Meris now has a lifespan and no more angel powers. Can he still use Ultra Instinct? Who knows? With that settled, the Galactic Patrol
Bruh, that's kind of lame. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't know about that one, bro. Like, I think it's cool, but it's also kind of, bro, that's lame. Because, like, I feel like that death had, like, nah. Come on, man. Come on, Dragon Ball. Come on. You can't just be bringing everybody back, man. Come on. Death needs to mean something, man. Like, that was an excellent character moment for Goku. Like, give him this strong sense of justice. Come on, man. I don't vibe with that at all. I like Mirrors a lot, but he's a one arc character. His power, you have no real attachment to it, but his death, like, that could, bruh. See, bruh, they always gotta, there's always something at the end, man. It's like that Zamasu arc. That arc was a banger, and the way it ended, it's just poor Beerus. Bro. Zeno blowing his back out. That's crazy.
Celebrate as Beerus and Supreme Kai are punished for allowing an angel to be lost. Peace has returned to the universe. For now. This is the best arc in Dragon Ball Super, even with my nitpicks, by the way. Maybe you should pick up the manga and check it out yourself. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and thank you so very much for watching.
That was pretty fire. What's the arc following this one? Is it this granola thing? Granola arc? Is that the arc following this one, or is there something like different or something else in between? This was a really good arc. This was a really good arc. Yo, I can definitely see this being an anime. 100% can see it being a movie. I really, really like how they use techniques and how they were actually important And I like how Vegeta learned the technique. And he played a really pivotal role. It wasn't just power. I love the side characters getting involved and having fights. That's really dope. I love the cameo with Oob. I like the lore with Majin Buu and Kid Buu and Oob. I really do like all the callbacks to the previous sagas, man. It was very fun trying to pick all like what is this? What is this callback? That's really dope. Really dope. This was very fun. This was a really fun like overview. I would love for this to be like once the see, here's the thing about the Dragon Ball Super anime. It's been years now, actually. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. It's been like years. But I kind of want to get to like Gohan Beast and Orange Piccolo because I love Piccolo and I love Gohan Beast. So if they do Moro, but like Dragon Ball Superhero, they should be like right at the end of Z. Cause like at the end of Z, Pan looked like she was like a little kid, like she is in Superhero. So they should be like right, like 5 weeks out from the end of Z. I don't know how much time they have to kind of work with that post Superhero. So I guess it makes sense. That's crazy though. Yeah, I think this is an arc worth adapting. And I think since they have like actual source material this time and maybe a few arcs to work with, I'm not sure how many arcs come after this one. I think they'll have like a guideline and they can maybe add some extra stuff or whatever, but this was really good. This was really good. It's the granola arc next. Are you serious, bro? Like Dragon Ball Super anime's been out. It's been gone for years. They only have 2 arcs in the manga. Oh, that's not good. I thought they at least had 3. I thought there was like the Moro arc, and then something in between that, and then like maybe the granola arc. Granola was good too, but a long arc, and the fight is a bit long. Well, he managed to condense it down to around the same time. I did not think I would watch all this video, but this was a really good arc. I couldn't stop watching. This is a good video. I had some problems with the audio issues, but that's irrelevant, really. Maybe we'll do a stream for the granola arc recap or overview. Would you guys be interested in that? Maybe check out a little bit of it.
The granola arc starts right after the Moro arc. The head of the android 7-3 survived the death of Moro and is taken from Earth by the original owners of the android. The data in
Nah, that's fire. Yo, that's fire, bro. Huh. Might have to watch this one. I don't know. Cause I was asking the question when I like heard android. I was like, yo, is that the guy from GT? Like who is the android? Like I mean, who made the android? So
Thanks for the donation. You are awesome. Mello, quick, say something nice.
Yo, Kiki, thank you so much for the generous $10 donation. I appreciate the support as always. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very awesome. Yeah, I personally prefer the granola arc to Moro, but it's pretty long. There's a whole army of these androids. That's OP, bro. And it looks like I forgot what his name was, but the one from the last arc is just, you know, being reconstituted. That's crazy. We're on the 3rd arc now. What's the 3rd arc? What is that? Yeah, what's the 3rd arc? Does that like, don't give me like spoilers or whatever. Just like, I don't know, maybe sum it up a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm asking. Oh, isn't... Wait. Oh, Friday Night SmackDown. Yo, Roman Reigns. Jimmy and Jey Uso. Decisions need to be made. The bloodline. Yo, what time is it? Let me see.
OG-73 is copied to the other OG units, meaning they've gained all the capabilities of the one our heroes fought on Earth.
Nah. 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 Nah, bro. What? That's insane, bro. Nah, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. This is a good way to start it off so far, bro. Hold on. This is kind of reminding me of like Dr. Giro. Like the like Sale. Bro, this is crazy, bro. I don't know if it's the Granola arc like borrowing concepts from other sagas too. That could be pretty fun. That's a hell of a way to start it off. Jesus.